All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a 1v1 game. This game is going to be between Chaemiko versus SoYma. SoYma spawning as, well, the yellow Night Elf player over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, on the top right-hand side of the map, we have Chaemiko spawning as the blue human. All right, going to try and remove these, like, timer things. They're, like, I don't know, for some reason, I can't get them to go away. But perhaps they're just always on replays or something. I'm gonna play with my settings a little bit more. It just looks a little bit weird to me. Anyways, I guess daily journal a little bit, just dealing with stress and realizing that I'm feeling more stress than I thought I would at this point. Anyways, yeah, sorry, there's a loud thump above my head, and yeah, I'm not quite sure what that was about. But yeah, feeling more stress about everything, being told to do certain things even though I don't think it's in the best interest of everyone involved, but and then not being involved in planning meetings regarding how things will work and how I should train when from my departure. So yeah, typical company stuff, I guess. But yeah, don't take it personally. It's business. It's business as we get things underway. Archmage human coming in from Chaemiko. Meanwhile, we saw a demon hunter coming in for SoYma. Archer is already out on the battlefield. Gonna take an arrow or something, in axe in the back, and then, well, gonna be tanking all of that damage right there. So Ancient of War already taking some damage. I guess he was trying to get a lightning shield or something, but you know, no Warden doesn't cast lightning shield, only casts purge. Chaemiko is playing live now. Well, Chaemiko is, you know, a lot of players are coming in and out. You know, we've seen the Muslim also come back in, play a couple of games as well. So, well, it's an interesting time to be watching the RTS scene unfold. This is live. Nope. Can never ever cast live. Sorry. Want to cast live, but I don't know. Maybe if I'm more involved in tournaments in the future, do I really want to be a professional caster? I guess that is also another possibility that I never even really considered. There's one attack that was going to take two more. Archmage knows not to try to go after it. Going to go ahead and go after that Ogre Magi. Going to summon up a Water Elemental after the Ensnare goes down onto that Militia. So that's important. You want the Water Elemental to be tanking that damage. And there's Immolation now. So the Demon Hunter going to get some easy experience trying to spread apart. Perhaps going to go after another Water Elemental there. It gets to level 2 and now going to go after the Demon Hunter. You can see all of that damage is starting to rack up. Forest Troll, who's going to get that last hit? Archmage gets the last hit. That little bit of experience, so incredibly important, as the Archmage with the Pure Up of Vitality going to survive a little bit better. All right. Archer trying to retreat back here. There's a Wisp off to the side. Is the Archmage gonna get some damage onto that Archer? Archer, no. Able to Shadow Meld. Nightfall happening at just the right time as the Archmage now goes after that Wisp there. One more shot from the Wisp should finish it off. Is it gonna get choked up on a frog? There it is. Wisp. Oh, beautiful dodge into a Moonwell. And now that Wisp gonna hide off to the side once more. Demon Hunter did already tech evasion over Mana Burn as we're looking at, well, the Militia finishing off that Forest Troll Priest. Archers making their way off to the north here. We can see Tree of Life teching the tier 2, nearly already halfway done, as this Wisp now looks to back away. Couple of Wisps, well, sporadically spread across the map. Demon Hunter may, well, allow himself to get surrounded only to turn on Immolation, and that seems to be the case right now. Demon Hunter trying to chase down that Footman. Demon Hunter does have those boots of speed, so able to move very quickly, and now, well, that Footman is just trying to hide off to the side here. What is going to go down? A Militia going to go down as we... No, that was a double deny. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but that was a double deny right there, finishing off the units and denying that experience. I don't remember the last time I've seen a double deny like this. That's actually really impressive, as more damage going down onto that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter down to sub 100. Gonna try and get away. Archmage does have boots of speed, but will not be able to catch up to that Demon Hunter. behind this. The Demon Hunter will be at tier 2. These Moonwells will be drained, and he may try to push out with a Naga Sea Witch from the Tavern and try and place down pressure while building up a bunch of Ancient Protectors behind this for a follow-up play. All right, Chaemiko, what is his plans? His plan is to try and get up this expansion up and running, perhaps defend it with a farm or an arcane vault, as we see the Naga Sea Witch already slithering all the way up here. Archmage is not yet at level 3. That little bit of experience loss right there going to be a big deal, having a level 2 water elemental versus level 3, as the Demon Hunter now going to find and pick off 1 or 2 low hit point footmen. One footman purposely hangs back as Militia now getting called over. All right, Militia causing a little bit of a traffic jam. What's going to go down here? Militia body blocking, and this footman still ends up, well, is he going to get taken down to 5 hit points? He runs back into the fight, only to get burned by that immolation. Meanwhile, Arcane Tower not hitting the Naga Sea Witch, finally going after the Naga Sea Witch there. There's going to be a little bit of feedback damage, but that Arcane Tower could have done so much more to that Naga Sea Witch if it was targeting it earlier. All right, a little bit of focus making a big difference here, as we see a bunch of low hit point peasants and the farms positioned in such a way where the footmen can easily hide amongst that melee Demon Hunter. Water Elemental able to, well, hang back here. Demon Hunter going to try to dive into position. Low hit point footman. There's going to be some immolation. Arcane Tower going after the Demon Hunter, as the footman, well, hiding here, ends up getting taken down. Repairs are underway. Archmage now coming back around. 32 supply compared to 31, as repairs on that tower are going to be key. Water Elemental now dropped here. Demon Hunter is going to try to go after the Archmage. No, he is not. Down to 142 hit points and decides to back up. I cannot stress how important this Pure Up of Vitality has been for this Archmage. That extra additional 150 hit points during the early stages of the game have been absolutely huge. That Archmage has not been pressured by that Demon Hunter at all, as SoYma now forced to retreat back and reconsider pressing forward once he has enough Dryads out onto the battlefield to, well, deal and apply a tech advantage with Abolish Magic and perhaps some slow poison. All right. Archmage sitting at 3. Demon Hunter, well, going up against a Water Elemental here. A little bit of an exchange. Not much to talk about. Level 2 now on the Naga Sea Witch, as we're looking at the Archers and Dryads trying to finish things off. All right, in comes a Footman. Are we going to see... there should be damage onto that Archmage. At least stop that Clarity Potion from doing its thing. And there you have it. One Archer going to get taken down. Archmage of Chaemiko doing a great job here. Demon Hunter trying to go after some low hit point units. Going to finish off that Footman, but at what cost? No, doesn't finish it off. Realizing, you know what, I need to be in this fight instead. All right, there goes one Footman. Another Footman could get taken down. Just standing next to him, going to finish it off, as another Footman here could get finished off as well. Meanwhile, Naga Sea Witch needing to retreat back. Level 3 versus 2 level 2 heroes. A Demon Hunter looking to finish off that Footman and does get it taken down. Meanwhile, Ice Troll Priest, this could get cleaned up here. Is he going to try to go out for it? No, he is not. Archmage, Footman, Water Elemental looking to engage again, as the Demon Hunter, well, getting in a couple of easy slices, as Dryads now making their way over. Dryads, well, 2 of the Dryads could easily abolish magic, 1 Water Elemental, and suddenly this pressure is not nearly as imposing. Demon Hunter trying to go after things here. We're going to see the Dryads, they should have that abolish magic, just go after them and abolish them. Give level 3 to that Demon Hunter. One more round of abolish magic would have done it. There goes another. We're going to see level 3 now on the Demon Hunter here as he retreats back. All right, going to go damage onto that Archmage. Archmage now down to, well, 378 hit points. Demon Hunter down to 19. Hanging back very close, going to get a rejuvenation from that Druid of the Claw and then move forward once more. All right, well, should be moving forward once more. The rejuvenation on a Demon Hunter, perhaps more than enough, as we see this Ice Troll Priest about to get taken down. Naga Sea Witch now at 2.5. I think there was a follow there. Thank you for the follow. As we are now at tier 2, getting up a Blood Mage, going dual Arcane Sanctums. Blacksmith is here as well. No Arcane Vault, though. So both players sitting at tier 2, both players having an expansion, or no expansions, excuse me. SoYma not getting up this Tree of Life that I originally thought. A lot of Night Elf players like to build a Tree of Life here and then walk it over as that expansion creep camp is cleared, but not in this instance. All right, are we at tier 3 then? Yes, we are. So SoYma needs to bring in Druids of the Claw in that fighting form with mastery, and then push perhaps once he reaches 40 or 50 supply. That's going to be his game plan, and he needs to deal damage. That is the key here, how effective it's going to be. Otherwise, the economic advantage of Chaemiko is just going to grow and grow and grow. As you can see, Chaemiko now finally breaking into low upkeep after, banking over 1,200 gold. All right, Blood Mage out here on the battlefield also picks up a potion of mana. We're going to see some Dryads out here as well. Riflemen, do deal quite a bit of damage here. There goes an Ensnare onto a Dryad. Siphon mana here. I'm going to see a Fork Lightning. There's a Fork Lightning finishing off a Footman. As we see Dryads also getting poked off here. All right, there goes one Footman here. Another Water Elemental could get taken down. Orb of Venom does apply that damage over time. That damage over time as a Trapper now going to get finished off here. Okay, we can see a Tree of Life nearly halfway done. Remember, it still takes time to entangle. 45 supply compared to 60. Chaemiko is getting 14 gold a second compared to 10. Economic advantage is not too bad, and as long as, SoYma engages properly, should be okay. Volition now coming back across. There's that slow, and without any, with only one Staff of Preservation, is that Druid of the Claw going to be able to survive? Should be, teleporting away there. Now getting surrounded on another. There's a Scroll of Town Portal saying, you know what, better to burn a Scroll of Town Portal and kill 2 peasants than lose a bear. So nicely handled there. Being able to save a couple of low hit point units. This Druid of the Claw needs to get some rejuvenation going alongside this one. Meanwhile, fighting is still underway. Demon Hunter, Naga Sea Witch both sitting at level 3. SoYma has that level advantage. But without mana burn, I don't know how effective that Demon Hunter can really be. The Blood Mage going to be going for Siphon Mana, most likely Banish as that follow-up ability, as the Blood Mage also has a plethora of items useful for the upcoming fights. Archmage also picking up a Scroll of Healing, no Invul Potion though, surprisingly. As the Demon Hunter, gonna pick up an Invulnerability Potion. Is it really worth it to lose all of your mana and all of that right there? Could have Staff of Preservation straight after getting that Potion of Invulnerability if it was really that necessary, as the cooldown is so quick. The cooldown was so quick that it probably did not matter. All right, Demon Hunter of SoYma running straight into the fight there. I guess there's that Staff of Preservation now. It must have heard me. Breaking dimensions, hearing me through time, as the Naga Sea Witch not getting ready to engage here. We're going to see some Fork Lightning or anything like that. Archmage, Dryads, no Abolish Magic straight up onto the Water Elementals. The Water Elementals cannot be unchallenged like that. You need the Dryads to really purge them down. And now we see Anti-Magic Potion to try and challenge all of that slow. Druids of the Claw continuing to engage. There's another Fork Lightning. Demon Hunter pretty much going to be out of mana here, as it does have a Potion of Greater Healing and an Invul Potion, so has quite a bit of ways to try and stay alive. 74 supply compared to 58. Level 4, double level up on the Demon Hunter and the Naga Sea Witch. That could be big, but we now see a level up on the Archmage. Druids of the Claw trying to retreat back. We need to see more rejuvenations onto some of these other Druids of the Claw who are already in fighting form, so they can get back into the battle. All right, there's a big Fork Lightning there. 71 for supply compared to 48. Both sides still fighting. Demon Hunter constantly getting banished as Spellbreakers are falling as well. Demon Hunter, 7 seconds of invulnerability. Going to be able to dive in, perhaps get in a little bit more damage again. Rejuvenation was stolen and then placed on a Peasant. Demon Hunter now a little bit worse for wear. Are we going to see another Staff of Preservation? That's going to be the question, as the Demon Hunter draining more mana off of these Druids of the Claw. Level 3 now on the Blood Mage. Staff of Preservation for the save there, but this Druid of the Claw perhaps not going to get so lucky, getting body blocked by a couple of Peasants. Chaemiko has SoYma up against the ropes right now. Economy of SoYma trying to catch back up, but it is, under attack literally, as the Archmage, Blood Mage attacking this Southern 6 o'clock Expo. SoYma up against the ropes, has a hero level advantage, but I believe the army size advantage is simply going to be too much. Add in an Arcane Vault to be able to use up some Clarity Potions, and things will change drastically. Dryads now trying to retreat back here. We're going to see, that Tree of Life does get taken down, and now it really will just come down to this battle. Chaemiko even if he just trades 1 for 1 at this point, would be in a great spot, since he knows that his opponent is not going to get nearly as much gold. Instead, Chaemiko forced to retreat back, and that's going to give time for Chaemiko to perhaps get further upgrades, max out at 80 or max out at low upkeep supply. There's that additional upgrades there that I was talking about, improving those spell breakers, as we are now also going to tier 3. Chaemiko's follow-up here, those investments are all long-term, as Chaemiko knows going long is not a problem. He has the additional base. The main bases, only have about 7, maybe 7.5 minutes of mining left. And, well, Chaemiko is just in such a great spot. Spellbreakers, 0-1 upgrades. Riflemen, 2-0 upgrades. Those riflemen have been able to focus down those units, and then the Blood Mage has been able to easily siphon mana and then banish out Druids of the Demon Hunters pretty consistently. All right, here we are. Demon Hunter getting drained once more. No mana burn. No retrain of mana burn. Perhaps that was the issue. Dryad's able to get to the back line, but no, the banish from the Blood Mage being used as a defensive ability. All right, so being able to save a couple of low hit point sorceresses as well, removing the Demon Hunter from the battle, and here we are still battling it once more. All right, more damage, more siphon mana. Demon Hunter down to 0 mana again. There's a Staff of Preservation, saving a Druid of the Claw, but SoYma, I believe, will be throwing in the towel here, losing Druids of the Claw, unable to engage, and that is going to be the game. Chaemiko easily winning out this battle, even though the final score doesn't quite tell the right story. Yeah, only a 5,000 point difference, but it felt like Chaemiko was pretty much always in the driver's seat. SoYma at some point had that hero level advantage, but wasn't really able to capitalize on it, and wasn't able to shut down those human heroes either. Let me know what you guys thought about this game in the comments below.